Protecting lives on the road is the goal of an expansion to California's Slow Down, Move Over law.
It comes amid an alarming nationwide increase in roadside fatalities.
News Channel 3's Gavin Nguyen live in India after speaking with advocates and police on what drivers need to know about this. Gavin.
John, Karen, that's right. Being stranded on the side of the road is never a situation that you want to end up in, but the state now changing this slow down, move over laws, hoping to protect drivers who find themselves in that scenario. Changes to the law, mandating drivers give extra space to those in harm's way.
The majority of people do move over, but there is a good amount that do not. They might not know the law exists.
The slow down, move over law expands from emergency vehicles, tow trucks, and Caltrans to any and all vehicles stopped in using their emergency flashers, flares, or other warning devices when they're next to active traffic. Officer De Leon and I spent half an hour on the road, searching for disabled trucks and cars that may need some help. We encountered this pair of semis with their hazards on.
We can see here that we have a couple of big rigs right up ahead of us on the right-hand shoulder. And let's see if this van directly in front of us either slows or moves over. I don't see any brake application, and they didn't move over, see?
That's an example of what not to do. Here's another disabled car. This driver ran out of gas. Of note, he should have turned his hazards on to warn other drivers. But Officer De Leon turned on his lights, and while we were out with him, we counted 8 vehicles not moving over. But in accordance with the law, most did, including as we were pulling out.
I still got my directionals on to alert people to move over to the left. And so far, I have 100% compliance. Yeah, everyone's basically moving over.
Officer De Leon says this law will help the everyday driver encountering roadside issues. And after investigating several collisions where motorists failed to move, that's important.
I have personally investigated where an officer was struck and his vehicle was struck by somebody who didn't move over.
Roadside fatalities went up 77% from 2014 to 2023 nationally. And AAA said across the nation, 81 first responders were struck and killed in the last 2 years. Last November, a tow truck driver, Carlos Trejo, died in L.A. while helping a disabled motorist.
A very selfless, caring person.
His friend and co-worker, Daniel Lazaro, with a plea to drivers.
The person that's out there working and assisting someone is not just the worker, it's someone's family member. It could be your family member, just as well as the person receiving the service from the worker. That's the common goal here is for everyone to go home safe at night and get home to their family.
And as we come back out live here, you're looking at Riverside County Sheriff's deputy pushing a golf cart, it seems, had its lights on earlier. That's one of those scenarios where you should be moving over if you see those lights. Now, Assembly Bill 390 is the law that expanded this law. It costs now about $50 for an infraction. Find more information on our website, KESQ.com. For now, I'm Gavin Nguyen, reporting live in Indio, News Channel 3.
Now, first